Bob Kadluboski. First of all, I'd like to ask all council people to just do the research on how that pay raise in 1990 was done illegally.
Go ahead. Tell us everything, then we'll answer your question.
See, that's where it's like, Mr.
We'll
Walsh.
actually go back and forth. Just
I understand, but that's where Mr. Walsh brings a good point up. I'm supposed to like do a presentation, but yet I'm trying to ask, did you do the research on it and you just have the answer on it? It was done illegal.
We'll have the answer.
Okay, also, about the tone. Now, are you going to allow this to go on? It appears you are. Just so you know, the other night, I think it was at this service, I tried my hardest to get here by 5 o'clock. I got here a few minutes later, I guess you just missed it. But you just put the citizens in a situation where, how are you supposed to make home from work, boom, and get here? I mean, what this is an organized group of individuals who are stuffing their own pockets and their own political patronage people. And that's what this is, and council sits by here, and you're just as guilty as that thief that sits over there, the mayor. You make it so the people don't even, I don't even tell you the truth, I'm so sick of coming here, I can't even stand to look at you people, because I know I'm right. I just know I'm right. And I tried to get here the other day, and I just couldn't make it on time. I'm here. I actually wanted to talk about the budget, and I couldn't get here on time again. But just so you understand, that was done illegal, that pay raise. And also the tone. Mr. Vinsco, are you going to continue to let this go on? You were the one, did you ever, Councilwoman, did you ever get a copy of the letters where I warned them what would happen? Now the prices are, I don't blame Falzones, just like I didn't blame Leo Palazzi. Go take a look at the prices and see how you would feel to look at the prices they're charging. Mr. Vinsco, are you going to let this continue to go on? Where you're robbing the insurance and robbing the people instead of getting a contract that it could be for the lowest cost to give the people the best deal. And on the mayor's pay raise, just so you understand, you used to laugh and giggle in your back room and do whatever you want to do. But I guarantee you, next time when we start, some of the help will come from independent Gazette through articles and ads. We're going to canvass this city. And we're going to cut the salary of this council and the mayor. Whoever the next mayor is going to be, if he doesn't go out of here in handcuffs. So. But we're going to do a petition drive, and we're going to cut these salaries. You're going to get slashed in half. You want to give the mayor a raise? How could you sit by knowing, first of all, it's illegal? What has he done? Look what they did to the parking authority, him and his cronies. Over $300,000, and they could have went to a place in Washington for $5,000 and got the appraisal done on how much the value of the parkade was. And who got the job? What was J.J. Murphy getting an hour? $400, $500 an hour? God, he could have went and worked for F. Bailey. I mean, look what he has done. Just the towing thing alone, the disgrace, the corruption in that police department, the liquor that went in. Sorry, the liquor that went in there. The embarrassment that it's forever besmirched that police department. They had to dump a bucket of sewage on it. It stinks so bad. Just look at what he's done. He's lied repeatedly when he talked about the towing. Mr. Vinsco was right there. He's the one who authored the contract, said it wouldn't go up, and look what's happened. And now you're going to give this clown a raise? Look what he did to Denise Carey. Look what he did to me. Look at that poor woman on South Main Street. You're lucky she's not some kind of nut and doesn't come up here with a rifle and kill every one of you. I'm not kidding you. You just wonder why, when you take a look at these shootings that have happened in city halls across this country, that poor guy that went on a rampage with the bulldozer, all the guy wanted was a zoning here. Just give me a little bit of property so I can extend my business. No, they wouldn't do it. They shafted him so many times. He went and did $8 million in damage, knocked the mayor's house down, ran the police station down, run the cruisers over. And you know what the guy was? Just a hard-working guy. And I don't know what the council's plans are. That poor woman down there. Do you see what they're doing? This is like Nazi Germany. I mean, couldn't they have done it a little nicer? At least called her up and her lawyer and said, look, we have a problem here, and work it out. No, move in like stormtroopers and throw her out. Get out. You worked here for 22 years, man. Get out. You got 5 days. And guess what we're going to do to you? You're going to pay for it. Miss Dressmaker right there, you're going to pay for it. If we have to tear your building down, you're going to pay for it. So put a dress on that. You're going to pay for it. So what's the council's position on that? Are you going to sit by while they do this? Don't you understand? There is some campaign contributor for that thief just waiting in the wings to take that property over. Just like this deal they made here with this building, this Labor and Industries building. And when I get excited, yeah, I know I talk a little crazy at times, but look what I'm up against. And it's a sad situation, what's going on in this city.
I'll answer your questions for you now.
Okay, thank you.
Uh,
Oh, and by the way, is there any chance we could get water here? And Mr. Walsh did bring a thing up that I brought up. These people to sit here,
All right, well, Mr. Kadluboski, we're gonna answer your question.
I understand, but I just want to finish on this. Let me go back and forth, don't cut me up. How about we put that podium back up here, so they can stand up and address the people that they work
This is
for?
a council
which is us.
meeting, Mr. Kadluboski.
But they work here for us, and so do you. Not everybody makes $200,000 a year like you.
Kadluboski, are you done?
I'm finished.
We're not gonna answer your questions until you stop.
All right, I'm finished.
The quicker you stop, the quicker we answer.
Thank you.
Okay, first question was on the 1990 ordinance.
Yeah. Oh, and also, don't forget about how the city officials, Mr. Merrick was working on that.
Mr.
I'm
Kadluboski,
trying to-
you're finished, okay?
I'm finished, but what I forgot to tell you was, did just research how they count part-time, their part-time
Mr.
years of service.
Kadluboski, you want your questions answered, or you gonna?
Yeah, but I want this one answered too. In other words, how do they count part-time service towards a full-time pension? Because that was, in other words, when I just did the meeting at 5 o'clock today, I got here a couple minutes late, so I'm trying to get this all cranked in, because I know you've got to go somewhere.
If you want your questions answered,
Thank you.
stop, okay, thank you. Okay, first one has to do with the 1990 ordinance, we did research it. I think that Attorney Vinsko will give you probably a better legal view on that than I would be able to.
That's like Laurel asking Hardy what's going
You
on.
want
Go
to answer
ahead.
your question?
Go ahead.
Are you interested?
Yes, I am.
The ordinance in 1990 was passed, which was a supplement to the Home Rule Charter, and it was approved in the, both in the form and legal content, and followed on the past practice all the way until sometime around 2007, 2008, when the mayor and the council took a voluntary freeze. But for all intents and purposes, it has been strictly followed and is legal to the point.
So, yeah, you just said to a point. See, here's the
No, to the point
Okay,
where
here-
it can be enforced.
We're not gonna go back and
The-
forth.
Well, you gotta,
Continue.
look, I tried so hard to get here there, now just let me go, you let other people go and talk.
Mr. Kadluboski, let him finish, okay?
All right, go ahead.
It's legal, it can happen, with the mayor's budget, and what the council approved is fully legal and can proceed.
The problem is, it was never put on the ballot for the people to vote on it, so it pays for the mayor to go along with a raise for the citizens, then he gets a raise. It's illegal. If we want to cut it, we have to get thousands of signatures to put it on the ballot. It's illegal. You can't do it. It was put on there and it's illegal. You can't do that, because the people have to have the right, and we
Mr.
made these...
Kadluboski, okay?
But I'm trying to,
We're
why
gonna answer your-
don't you have him shoot me? I'm trying to talk, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my
We're not
point
gonna-
across.
All right.
I don't make $200,000 a year like you. When Lee Haney sat here, he said, I have to run on that thing. But they
Mr.
never-
Kadluboski, okay. Drop it. It's over. No talking to you, we're trying to.
I'm trying to, but I'm saying, you gotta put it on the ballot for the people to vote on it.
Thank you.
It's illegal.
I want a motion from somebody here.
All right, everybody, get out of here before they arrest you too.